So the other day I was reading an article about men who don't date single moms. And the whole internet of single mothers was in an uproar over some of these men's reasoning for not dating single moms. But as a single mother who doesn't date single dads, I can relate. And that's what I want to talk about today. Welcome back to Brain Candy. My name is Debbie, and today I want to talk about why some men don't date single moms and why some single moms don't date single dads. I mean, it works both ways, right? So the other day I was reading an article on the Sun, and it was about why some men don't date single moms or won't date single moms. And one man said they're more expensive than prostitutes. Their bodies aren't what they used to be, and their children walk in during sex. Okay, fair enough, right? In my opinion, whatever reason you might have for dating or not dating the types of people that you do or do not date is entirely up to you. I don't care who does or does not like my dating choices because you're not dating the people I date. The people, whether or not I date a certain type of person, does not affect my next door neighbor, or you for that matter, right? In this article that some women are all up in a tizzy about, it says on a recent thread on the secret sharing app Whisper, some men tried to explain the warped reasons they ruled out dating single mothers. Jonathan Cass, 52, has joined their ranks, having been single for 3 years, and now makes a point of swiping left on dating apps and rejecting women if there's any mention of a little one at home. Fair enough. He says, I don't want to be second best. Okay. But still his choice. There's a real trend in current parenting that the children always have to come first, and women now seem to live for their kids, says Jonathan, who works in film and television. And he's by no means alone in this. Another man posted a video on not dating single mothers, which, amongst other things, says she should be focused on her kids, not on penis. Then there's reference to a video on YouTube that says this clip opens with a slide showing a woman holding a baby with the meme, single mother here. Please take care of some other man's ball of flesh that eats money, destroys dreams, and poops stress. I offer you my ruined, floppy private part and mental issues. Now, to a large degree, I think that's unfair, but he's welcome to his opinion, right? On another shocking blog, one of the posts is titled, Don't Date Single Mothers, Here's Why. On this blog, reason number 5 is, a woman who has given birth can't ever have a body close to what she had before carrying a child. This is not saying that having a child isn't worth it, but this is not about you having a child. That child is hers, not yours. Her body is changed by something that is of no benefit to you. I don't want to be second best. Well, men have all kinds of reasons for not dating women who have children, but like I said in the intro, I'm a single mom who doesn't date single dads, and my reason is could be considered purely selfish, but my reason is not, because his kids have to come first, or any of that other stuff that has to do with him and his kids. Although I will say I dated one single dad and I won't do it again. My reasoning is because me as a single mom who has raised her kids are grown and have moved out of the house. I do not want to be put in a position where I could be or might have to raise someone else's children. That's not going to happen. My reasoning is purely selfish. My reasoning is about my own life, what I do and don't want in my own life. And I know other women, other single moms who don't date single dads for that reason. Now, that said, I don't date single dads who have kids who are still at home. I also don't date single dads who have kids that they have part custody of. I could still be put in the position where I have to mother those children to some degree, right? And I'm not looking to do that again. kids just don't fit into my lifestyle. Not little kids, not teenagers. And so now you want to ask, well, Debbie, how are your kids? Your kids can't be older than teenagers. Well, yeah, my kids are in their 20s and 30s. So me not wanting to be with someone who has kids that are younger, and as we know that there are a lot of men who choose to have kids a little bit later in life. I know men who are in their 40s who have kids that are in their early teens, right? In their late, single digits and early teens. I'm not looking to do that again. There is no way in God's creation that I am looking to mother someone else's children who is still in the single digits age-wise. Not gonna happen, never. I went on a dude one time, met him on a dating app. And dating apps are a whole different video, but I will do that video. And he was in his 40s and he had a daughter. And so we got to talking, and when I asked him how old his daughter was, because that's always one of my first questions, he said that, oh, well, she's fine. She's very independent. She, doesn't need anyone. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. So I agreed to meet this dude for drinks, which is where I found out how old his daughter was. We're sitting in a restaurant bar, and he says that, all the wait staff knows his daughter because she's always, when they go there for dinner, she's always running around there, and, they all know her, which is another pet peeve of mine. People who let their kids just run around like crazy in a restaurant drive me fucking bananas. But anyway, he said that that's how they knew his daughter. And I was like, okay, so how old is your daughter? How old? And I don't want to hear, oh, she's very independent. I want a number. He says, she's 5. You heard me, 5. Like 5 years old. Check, please. Yeah, can I get my bill? Thank you. I bounced out of there so fast, blocked him from my phone, never spoke to him again. A 5-year-old is not independent. A 5-year-old still needs a mother. What's worse, this man told me that the mother was no longer in the picture. So he was looking for a mother for his daughter. He had full custody and was looking for a mother for his child. At that time, my children were probably in their teens. No, never again. I don't want to ever be put in a position where I would have to raise someone else's child. In addition, the fear that I would raise someone else's child and then have that relationship hit the skids? No. You spend the rest of your youth raising someone else's kids and then he bounces? Yeah, no. My life is perfect the way it is right now. I've raised my children. They are grown. They're out of the house. I'm good. They are my best friends. If I want to go for a drink or I want to go for brunch or whatever, I pick up the phone and I call one of my kids, or they call me. I'm not in a position where I want to be worried about leaving a kid at home because I want to go out. I want to go grocery shopping, or I want to go for a drink with friends, or I want to do whatever, but I got to call a babysitter? No, I'm not doing that again. And I'm not in a mental space where I want to deal with that with someone that I'm dating, right? Because I don't want to do it, that relationship can't work. It's not a chance I'm willing to take. And I know a lot of other women who are exactly the same. They've done their thing, they've raised their kids, and they're like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not raising your kids because we happen to be in a relationship. That's not going to happen. So my reasoning, and a lot of other single mothers who have raised their children already, our reasoning for not wanting to date someone who has kids are, if you're looking for a mother for your children, that's going to be a problem, right? I'm not interested in being a substitute mom. Not interested in it for any reason. I would rather be alone than do that. And like I said, I know a lot of other single mothers who would rather be alone than mother someone else's kids. There are single men who don't want to father someone else's kids, and that's perfectly fine. They don't want to be a substitute dad, and that's perfectly fine. They're well within their rights to have that opinion. It's their life, right? Just like it's my life not to get into someone's life because he needs a mom for his kids. No. Mm-mm. If you're one of those mothers like myself who doesn't date men who are single dads, kudos to you. Don't let anyone shame you or make you feel like less than or make you feel like you're selfish, because I've been called that. I've been called selfish because I don't want to mother someone else's kids. But that's my damn choice. That's my business. It's my life. So, yeah, kudos to all those single men who don't want to date single moms. That's their prerogative, right? I know women, single mothers, who get pissy because he doesn't want to date a single mom. So, go find someone who does. Just because the guy you have your eye on doesn't want to date you because you're a single mom doesn't mean that there aren't men out there who will date a single mother. And same for men who are trying to date someone who won't date a single dad. Go find someone else. But to call us selfish for our own choices is unfair. It's actually selfish. That's all I've got for the single parent and dating talk. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.